Hello and welcome back to episode number 6 of this Play Now online series with the Toronto Raptors. Thanks again for joining us today and a very happy new year to everyone. And it looks like our Western streak will continue. Our next opponent is The Truth, who will be playing as the Memphis Grizzlies. Very first time in the series to be playing Memphis. I'm very excited to see if he'll actually start Tony Allen or not. And it looks like he has a balanced shooting spread, not much of a team player. Really looks for an offensive rebound. Well, that's just a slim breakdown. Let's look at his shooting breakdown right now. 37% drive, 25% three-point, and I think 30-some-odd% at the mid-range. So that's not too surprising if Memphis is his main team to use. I'm not too afraid of three-point shots. Traditionally, they have been very poor three-point shooting teams. That's just not part of their game, as Luis Scola does get blocked for the jump shot, and Tony Allen responds with a layup. And you see here, Kyle Lowry does not manage to get the initial layup, but does come up with the and one on Mike Conley. And it looks like it's a flagrant, I believe. Okay, that's a tough shot. I don't think the Grizzlies actually take those kind of shots right now. And once I get Zebo sealed behind Scola, that's pretty much an easy 2-point right there. So when defending against the Memphis Grizzlies, typically they're not very good on the fast break. And Zebo just pushes Terrence Ross aside like he was just a little boy. Kyle Lowry cutting up the defense, does get blocked, however, he does get his own rebound. And that's okay. I do expect them to get a lot of blocks with the Grizzlies because they're an inside team, grit and grind, like to pound inside the paint. So I'm not too surprised about that. Good move by DeRozan, but not a very good shot, even though the ball goes in the hoop. Really shouldn't be taking those type of shots when the lane is wide open. Two-Pat is now in the game. It looks like, wow, what the heck? That's a forced shot big time. And I think Tony Allen just dropped a 3 on me, but that's okay. I'll let him take those type of shots every day because honestly, that's their 5th option. And if he's taking threes, I'm doing something right defensively. And here we go again, punishing him on the fast break. And this is primarily how you want to punish and attack the Grizzlies because you see right there, James Johnson actually had an open drive, but we'll swing it out there as well. Kojo stepping in for the 2. He's able to knock it down. Even though with the Raptors, I do play very fast pace, as James Johnson completely wasted that attempt. It looked really good with the reverse layup, but it just didn't go in. We're up 8, about less than a minute to go in the second quarter. Pump fake, and that's a dunk right there. If you can punish them in the fast break and the pick and roll offense, I really don't see. It's a good shot by Courtney Lee. 3. But as I was saying, you can punish them through the fast break, you can punish them through the pick and roll. Bismack Biyombo is surprisingly the halftime player with 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. They're only shooting 30%, so I'm doing something really good right now. We're actually out-rebounding them 16-12. We have less turnovers as well. So all in all, I'm very happy with my performance against Memphis so far. Good block by Biyombo. Just got to kick it to him. Okay, yeah, at that point, I didn't even want to do anything fancy, just went in for the jam immediately. At worst, Tony Allen could have came up with a block, but that's okay. It'll probably be a 50-50 if they call a foul or not, as Zebo does knock down the layup. Okay, and Kyle Lowry just goes all the way. I know Lowry gets blocked at least 2-3 times a game, but I still need to stay aggressive. And that's another air ball. We haven't seen a whole lot of those lately. I think I've seen one against the first Rockets team. And a very difficult looking layup by Joseph, although that could have been a foul as well. Terrence Ross just continues to dunk at will on Courtney Lee, on Marc Gasol. It doesn't even matter. With Terrence Ross's current struggles, he's not much of a shooter. We'll do that. 2-pat with the mid-range. That's a shot right there. We'll take it every single time as well. About 3 minutes left of the game. I have a decent-sized lead, 10-point lead. Not bad at all. And I have decided to play 2-pat a little bit more than Scola because it's a great matchup. Well, it's a matchup nightmare for them because if Zebo is going to be playing, he doesn't want to be stretched, right? So he's not very fast on the perimeter. And he shouldn't really be defending perimeter players anyways. So as you can see here on the semi-fast break, I tried to move the ball quickly. And again, Zebo gets there a little bit too late as I knocked down yet another 3 with 2-pat. He has played very well in the last 3 episodes, I would say. Terrence Ross. And at this point, I'm thinking I just need to keep it simple. He could have blocked me there as well, but I do manage to extend the lead to 19 and now 20 up to this point in time. Right now, I'm just using my bench. Plus Luis Scola, I guess. DeLon Wright will actually play for a bit. Bruno Cabloco with a pump fake. And then just dunks it. And that's pretty much the highlight of the game right there. Okay. And at this point, it's pretty much GG. I mean, I'm putting Anthony Bennett in. Luis Scola at the 5. Norman Powell was playing, and DeLon Wright was taking himself as well. He's a very athletic young man, very underrated, I think. Unfortunately, he doesn't get too many minutes because he's behind Lowry and Joseph. And at this point in his career as a rook, he's not going to command too much minutes. But I think he's a solid pickup for us, given the fact that he was drafted so late. That's a difficult fadeaway shot by Vince Carter. So now he decides to play me tight. Not sure why. Bruno's just really, really skinny in this picture right here, but we should just snap it right there and be like, that is one skinny Brazilian dude. I don't knock down any of the free throws, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm up more than 20 points. Really good. Well, once again, a really good team effort. And I'm happy with my second unit contributions as well. I do miss Damari Carroll, and I most definitely miss Jonas Valanciunas. As again, I don't have much of a post presence. I think Scola is the only somewhat average post player I have on the offensive side of the ball. Let's take a look at the box score here. Zebo 12 and 7. Conley shooting 2 for 8 though. Tony Allen shooting 2 for 7. 1 for 3 3-point. Marc Gasol didn't even take that many shots. I'm not sure why. On the flip side, DeRozan 14 points, 4 rebounds. Ross 10, 2 and 2. Lowry 9 points, 5 assists. Patterson 7 points, 4 rebounds. That's good. Beyond put 8 rebounds actually. 4 points, 8 rebounds. Joseph with 6 and 2. And Skoll actually had 6 rebounds himself. 4.6 rebounds. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So far, so good in the junior varsity division. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.